Good afternoon, everybody. A very warm welcome to this afternoon's presentation. I'm sure most of you know me by now, but for anybody that's new to this little format, which we've been doing for a little while now, my name is Barry. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager here at Bicton Travel, and we've got a record number of people joining us on this afternoon's presentation. And our host today is our good friend at Viking, Alister, who is all the way over in beautiful Sydney today, and he's going to be talking about all things Mississippi on their beautiful new ship, which is launching in a couple of years. So I'm going to hand over to Alister right now. Very warm welcome, mate. The floor is yours, and I will come back towards the end.
Hi, Barry. How are you?
Very good, mates.
Good, good. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Alister Byrne. I'm the commercial manager here at Viking Cruises. Thanks again for joining us. As Barry said, I'm joining you from Bondi in Sydney, sunny Bondi today. So hopefully you are all fine and well where you are. Just to give you a quick update, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but just to give you a quick update on where we're at. Obviously, with the way the world is at the moment and everything that's happening, we have suspended all of our sailings through until the end of this year, so until December the 31st. We were the first cruise line out there to actually suspend all of our operations this year back in March, and we really consider both our employees, obviously yourselves as our clients, and everybody as an extended family of guests, and we really want to make sure that we're looking after everyone. So we have updated our policies until the end of this year, and we won't return to sailing until it's completely safe to do so. So we will come out in the next couple of weeks with a full policy on post-COVID rules and regulations, but until then we'll just keep everything going and see how we go. In saying that though, even though things are tough right now, the future Viking is pretty bright. We're really driving confidence and certainty for the future, and just in 2020 alone we have announced the launch of 2 brand new expedition ships. We've also launched the new Galapagos ship, which will be sailing out next year. We've also got our 7th ocean ship, Viking Venus, which is available for us to come online in the beginning of 2021. And we'll have also announced Viking Mars, which will be coming online 2022. We've also got brand new river ships in the Mekong, which will be coming next year as well. And also 8 brand new river ships as well for the European waterways, and also 4 brand new purpose-built ships for the Seine in Paris, so in France. So coming all the way through into the heart of Paris will be the first ships that can come in back into the heart of Paris, only 10 minutes walk from the CBD. And also, what we're here to talk about today is our first ever ship on the Mississippi River as well. So without further ado, we will introduce our brand new fantastic looking ship, Viking Mississippi. So the concept behind the Viking ship in the Mississippi was actually a personal project of our owner and chairman, Torsten Hagen. He was actually inspired by Tom Sawyer and the Huckleberry Finn adventures along the Mississippi River. And when Torsten actually moved to America during his undergraduate studies, he became really fascinated with the upper Mississippi and the Midwest region. This is actually a region where a lot of Norwegian immigrants have actually chosen to call their home now. So really personal to him. It's been his passion project for around 10 years now. A lot of you, if you do follow Viking, will know it's been something that's been talked about for a long, long time. It's taken a while to get the correct permits and the right building permits, the right river permits and so on. And finally, we will be able to build that first ship. It is actually being built in America itself, and we'll be commencing sailing in August of 2022. The arrival of that ship will bring the most modern and luxurious cruising ship ever to be launched on the Mississippi, and we'll take you through most of the outstanding destinations along that riverway. It has taken its inspiration from our longships, so our European longships, and also our river ships in other parts of the world, and also our ocean ships as well. So you will see that clean Scandinavian design for which we're known for, and you'll see a lot of the details as we go through of all the design features that you'll know and love from the ocean and the river product. So at Viking, we do believe that you know, we have the most inclusive value proposition out there for you. We don't believe that you should open your wallet every time you want a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, your excursions and so on. So we do include everything on your Viking cruise. So just like the oceans and the river, once you purchase your Mississippi cruise, we will include everything for you. So all of your meals, the meals that we have are inspired by the regions that we travel through. So we have the local fare on board, and also that international cuisine as well. We include beer, wine, and soft drinks with lunch and dinner. And for those of you that would like to drink a little bit more, then we do have our Silver Spirits beverage package. So that's all your premium wine, your top shelf spirits, your premium beers, all of your cocktails, everything's all included there. And that's only 26 Australian dollars per person per day. So very, very, very good value for your drinks there as well. We also include 24-hour specialty coffees, teas, and bottled waters. So they're included all the way through the cruise. A complimentary shore excursion in every port of call. So you will be met by local guides who'll take you off for a little in-depth look around the cities and the towns that we visit along the way. We also have complimentary Wi-Fi, which is included. That works in all the communal areas of the ship and also in your staterooms as well. All of your port charges, your taxes, your fees, all of your gratuities are all included as well. We also have our self-service laundry. So just like the ocean ships, we've got the self-service laundry on there as well. Most people going to the States will have a longer trip. So you will be able to do your laundry on there as well. We also include 24-hour room service. That's available complimentary in every stateroom category as well. Now, how the ships actually match up to the rest of our fleet. You'll see here the ships have been specifically designed to navigate the Mississippi itself, taking into account all the local climates, also the bridge height, the water levels, the locks, and really being designed to really encapsulate and give you the best views to take in the local landscape and that history. The ship itself will feature 193 cabins, 386 guests maximum, and that'll be serviced by a crew of 147. So about 2.6 crew to passenger ratio, so one of the largest in the Mississippi. The vessel itself is slightly longer than our river ships, but is much taller and wider, as you can see there, the full deck, so five decks all the way up. And that's because the locks on the upper Mississippi are much larger than the locks that are available in Europe for our long ships to navigate. So coming in, you'll see our reception area. Again, very similar to that ocean style that we have on our ocean and our river ships. So lots of floor to ceiling glass, lots of bright light. You'll see here that the writing on the wall here is actually an extract of Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn. I've been trying to say that. I've been saying that about 10 times today to try and get the all together. So Huckleberry Finn, and that's all the way through that 5-deck staircase that goes up. You'll know from our ocean ships that we have extracts from the Bayeux Tapestry. So again, just something that's very local to that area as well. The restaurant itself, again, very much designed to bring the best of the oceans and the rivers and the concepts to the Mississippi region itself. So we will feature open kitchens for the breakfast and the lunches, very much that open style kitchen, lots of cooking demonstrations, and then in the evening time sitting down to elegant meals during the evening time as well. We'll always include obviously the drinks, as I mentioned before, and then the Silver Spirits package. So lots of beautiful wines from all around the world, locally and all around the world as well. We also have the living room. That's again just been designed as a main gathering and enrichment space for all of our guests. Here will feature a lot of the unique cultural enrichment programs that we're famed for as well. So at each port, there will be a port talk where guests will actually learn all about the regions that we're traveling to before we actually disembark for the day trips that day. During the day, you'll have 24/7 coffees, barista coffees, all your snacks, and then in the evening time for your pre-dinner drinks as well. The River Cafe is our casual fine dining restaurant. So this is actually up on the top deck on deck 5, and it's actually designed to flow seamlessly from indoor to outdoor space, a little bit like the Aquavit Terrace on our river ships. So here you'll actually then head out onto the Sun Terrace and then to our infinity plunge pool as well. Here you'll get a lot of the destination focused dishes, a lot of that classic meals as well. And a little bit more casual. So this is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And again, you can relax here at any time of day to sip away a coffee or a beer or a wine in the evening time as well out on the deck. The Aquavit Terrace, again, inspired by the river cruise ship. So this is great, and it's really based on that sort of southern living and the great outdoors of America. So here will be casual dining, breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well. And then we then head across to the front of the ship, again, where Explorers Lounge. So this is our panoramic views all the way through. So really getting that captain's view of the destinations as we sail down the river as well. Here we'll have the lounge bar. This is offering the spots. So during the day, teas, coffees, soft drinks. And then from midday, we'll actually be serving alcohol as well. So great place to come and sit, relax, meet all your new friends. And then maybe have a bit of a nightcap in the evening after you've finished your day and your dinner in the evening time as well. We then head back upstairs to the Sun Terrace. So this goes out from the Aquavit Terrace to the Sun Terrace. So again, on those beautiful summer's days during the summertime, we can actually sit out here. Lots of sun loungers for you to sit and relax. And then something which is an absolutely fantastic design feat for us is our infinity plunge pool as well. So again, this is glass backed, so it's actually cantilevered off the rear of the ship. So it feels like you're swimming all the way down. So again, whether it be in the summer months, and you can have a nice relaxing dip in there after a day out of your day trips as well. Again, just out from the Explorers Lounge, we then have the bow. So this is for guests who want to sit out here, really having that up close and upfront views of the river each day. When we travel all the way through the ports as well. So just gives you a really great 360 or 180 degree view of the riverway. And it actually then connects to our 360 degree walking track. So we actually have a walking track that goes all the way around the outside. So field views all the way around the ships itself. Now moving to the staterooms, we have all of our staterooms are river facing, so no inside cabins, no quad share, no triple share, anything like that. They're all river facing, and then from the lead-in, which is the French balcony stateroom, anything above that actually then goes to a full private veranda as well. So again, very similar to the ocean style rooms. They've taken their inspiration from there. Again, beautifully designed with that Scandinavian streamlined interior. Lots of elegance, contemporary furniture, and so on. In the rooms itself, you'll have your king-size Viking Explorer bed with your luxury linens that can be split into 2 king singles as well. Your large flat screen interactive TV that comes with all of your complimentary movies, your box sets, and so on. Really large walk-in bathrooms with walk-in showers, heated floors, anti-fog mirrors, You've also got your security safe, your hair dryers, your voltage outlets, so you don't need any converters. You've got your Wi-Fi in there, as I mentioned before, your 24-hour room service. So if you do want to have just a nice quiet breakfast or evening meal out on your veranda, then we can include that for you as well. So as I mentioned, 193 staterooms all outside, and they're very large as well for the Mississippi. So they range from 25 up to 40 square meters in size as well. So 5 different types of grades of room that you can try from. Now, moving on to the itineraries, for us at Viking, the destination is the focus on every itinerary that we do. We want to take you into ports where you'll experience a lot, especially on the Mississippi, a lot of the vantage points and the natural landmarks that inspired the first settlers into that area. A lot of the excursions that we'll take will provide you the opportunities to learn about the Civil War, the Cajun culture, the Civil Rights Movement, and more. So no matter as well when you're going to travel, all our departures coincide with the most temperate times of year. So you'll definitely be able to find the best time of year to travel, and we'll provide you with those ideal conditions weather-wise as well. Now, for our inaugural season, we do have 4 brand new itineraries. So they go all the way from New Orleans in the south all the way up to St. Paul's in the north. So for those of you that don't know, the Mississippi River is one of the largest river systems in the world. It's actually the 2nd largest in America. It flows for 2,350 miles. So from northern Mississippi, Minnesota, sorry, at the top, right up at St. Paul's there, all the way back down to the Gulf of Mexico. So we will travel through the lower Mississippi portion. So the 2 itineraries there, New Orleans and the Southern Charms. And the Southern Charms in the heart of the Delta are the itineraries that we will go through December to January, and then January through to mid-June, and mid-October through to November for those 2. We then have the America's Great River and also the America's Heartland. So America's Heartland is that northern part, so St. Louis all the way through to St. Paul. And then we have our 15-day America's Great Journey. So we've actually only got 2 of those for the inaugural season, and that will go up and back down as well. So that's been very, very popular already. So the first cruise, Heart of the Delta, which is New Orleans to Memphis or vice versa, that's 8 days and includes 5 included tours as well. This will have more departures than any of our other cruises. So we will have actually 26 departures throughout the year. This will go through from mid-June to mid-October. We then have America's Heartland. So here, this will go from mid-July through to mid-October. We'll have 14 sailings of this cruise. So that's the northern part there. So St. Louis through to St. Paul over 8 days. Here is the upper Mississippi, so learning all about the pioneers, Lewis and Clark expedition. This is where Mark Twain's from, and learn all about the Norwegian migration and things like that. So I don't have time, unfortunately. I could talk through lots and lots of things about what you'll see and do, but I'll talk about how you'll get that information in just a second. We then have our New Orleans and Southern Charms. So this is one of our winter cruises. So when it's too cold to go to Memphis, we then run this itinerary called Southern Celebration and New Orleans and the Southern Charms. So we'll offer 8 departures on this through December and January when it's the right time to actually travel on this as well. And then for those of you that really want a rare opportunity, so this is really for the great explorers, this is a cruise for you. So right all the way through St. Paul to New Orleans or vice versa, 15 days with 11 included tours. This is something that has actually been underserved by a lot of travel companies, a lot of cruise lines before. So it's something that will give you that most inclusive trip, which encompasses all of those places across the way. As I mentioned, we launched or announced the Mississippi cruises back in April, and this actually sold out within a week. So 2022 is actually sold out already, because we only offer this cruise a few times a year from June through to October, and 2023 is actually already 70% sold out as well. So if this is something that interests you, then definitely be quick. We will have some more sailings in 2023, which will take us to about 6 or 7 sailings on this. But yeah, if you are interested, then be quick on this one, because it's selling very, very quickly, because it's such a unique itinerary. Now, we do have a new itinerary as well. I actually only just received this yesterday. So we are actually including one now at the end of December 2022 with 4 departures. So it's Memphis to New Orleans, and is specifically designed around the holiday season. So here you'll get to discover Memphis. We'll actually take you on a privileged access tour to Graceland. So this is actually a tour, we include privileged access tours where we'll be able to take you to places where a lot of the other cruise lines or coach touring companies won't be able to take you. So we'll actually take you to Graceland, which will be decorated for Christmas, and take you all the way through New Orleans. Lots of onboard festivities, including regional dining options, seasonal treats, and so on. So a really, really special occasion if you want to take your time out and actually head across to the States during that Christmas and holiday period as well. The 4 departures, they were launched last week, and again, selling very, very quickly as well, just again because of that unique itineraries that we've got as well. Now, for every cruise that we do have pre and post cruise extensions. So again, heading across to the States, you will normally include that as part of a bigger cruise. So we do have the Twin Cities Discovery. So that's 1 night, pre or post your cruise. The cultural capitals taking in 2 nights. So this is around Minnesota, Minneapolis area. The best of the Big Easy, so that's 2 nights in New Orleans, and then the best of the Bayou, so that's actually 2 nights out in the Cajun country in Lafayette as well. So lots to add to pre and post your cruise that you choose. For all of those pre and post extensions, we include hotel stays, your breakfast, your transfers, your porterage, your Viking hosts. For the escorted stays and the premium stays, we'll also include your welcome receptions, additional meals, additional excursions, and things like that as well. So all there and all available for you to have a look at. Now, since we've spent a little bit more time at home over the last few months, we have actually introduced Viking TV. So this is something that you can actually look at through our website, so vikingcruises.com.au, and really is an exciting digital destination where you can access a range of videos that showcase everything about Viking. So we've got lots of books on there, films on there, music on there, and it's just fantastic. So you can actually go through all the different itineraries and learn all about this, the places before you go. So the history, the culture, the politics, and so on. So it's a really great destination to do a little bit more research and so on, if you'd like to take a look at that. And then just really at the moment, obviously it's a little bit of a difficult time. We also, want to make sure that people are very, very well looked after and really sort of dream about the future. So this is what this series of webinars is all about that Victon's put together. They've been fantastic over the last few months. And we all dream about traveling. We're all here because we want to travel and have a look at what you want to do next. So hopefully this has given you some inspiration to have a little bit of a look and do a bit more research around the the Mississippi region. But even the most experienced travelers like yourself, we need a little bit of additional peace of mind right now. And we have actually introduced our risk-free guarantee. So if you do make a booking with us before the 30th of September, it's not been confirmed that we'll move it through to October. It might be, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But if you do make a booking with us before the 30th of September, it basically means that if you need to cancel your cruise for any reason, you can cancel up to 24 hours before departure, and there will be no cancellation fee. So it'll all be waived, and it will be actually be protected by, in the way of a future cruise voucher valid for 2 years as well. So it just means at this time you can actually start planning and looking towards the future, and there's that safety which is guaranteed for you. So that's all there. We actually do have the most flexible guarantee of any cruise line out there at the moment. Now we do have savings up to $5,000 per couple on the itineraries that I've mentioned to you before. So everything in Mississippi, we actually have a $1,000 per couple discount on all of those cruises at the moment. But if you are looking at other Viking cruises, either ocean or river or expedition, Galapagos, as I mentioned, then we do have savings up to $5,000 per couple. They're valid all the way through till the end of November. As I mentioned, we are filling up. So even in this time, we've obviously had to reschedule a lot of people from this year into next year and beyond. Because of that, we are actually very full for next year and also into 2022. We've actually now released 2023 sailings because of demand. So we're the first cruise line out there to actually move to 2023 sailings. So if you are looking, you can get that booked in. We've got that booked now and pay later, so only $500 per person deposit to book in any of our cruises, and then your balance is due 4 months before departure. And just lastly, we do have all of our 2021 to 2023 cruises at 2020 prices at the moment. So we haven't actually increased all of our pricing yet. So and now is a good time to have a look and get that locked in before November as well. Just lastly, you'll see down in the corner, we do have the Mississippi brochure and also the Viking Way. So they are digital brochures. We've not printed any physical copies because it's difficult to get them out to the travel agent, to Bicton, and to yourselves as well. So they are digital. So I'll make sure that when we follow up from this, that the guys at Bicton will actually send you links to the Mississippi to learn more about that, and also our latest catalog, which gives you all of our discounts and so on currently. So I know that was very quick, 27 minutes, but I had half an hour, so that's pretty good to finish off and do that. The great thing about Bicton, I've been working with them now for 2.5 years. I've been working with Viking, and they are fantastic. I can honestly, truly say that. Pretty much every single member of staff there now has sailed with Viking, either on a river or an ocean cruise. So they have got that in-depth knowledge, and they do have a direct line to me. So any questions or queries that you have that come out of today, or just in general anything about Viking, please get in touch with Barry and the team, and then they can call through to me if they don't know the answer, and we can keep in touch. But again, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate you joining us today. And stay safe. Hopefully the borders will open for everyone by Christmas, and I can get over beginning of next year and see everyone. Yeah, as I say, if you've got any questions or queries, get in touch with the team and be more than happy to help you out. Thank you.
Thanks, Alister. Another great presentation. Very inspiring there, and of course this ship on the Mississippi is going to be an absolute game changer. Whilst there are some beautiful products out there is nothing like this out there, and hence I think that's why you've been so popular, almost selling out that first season already. But as you mentioned, yes, a lot of the team have sailed, and with Viking they've all got a lot of experience here. We will be sure to send out those brochures, but if you do have any further questions, you can of course give the team a call, or you can come and see us. We do take appointments via the website or via phone. On the website it's in the top right hand left-hand corner. And just a little heads up, we will be extending our opening hours from Tuesday of next week. Obviously, Monday is a public holiday here in the West, but from Tuesday onwards, we will extend from 9 a.m. through to 4 p.m. Monday through to Friday. So previously we were till 3:30, but that gives you an opportunity to speak to or to make an appointment to come and see your preferred consultants. We literally just got a moment or two before we do cut off, so I just will thank Alister once again. Always a pleasure to have you here. Thanks for this great presentation, and we look forward to seeing you back in the West in person as soon as possible.
I look forward. I'll be on the first flight over there, believe you me. Be looking forward to get back over. So yeah, take care everyone, and be safe, and we'll see you all soon.
Thanks everyone. Have a great afternoon.
Thanks. Bye-bye.